Hello, Cultivate Excellence friends, family, fans, and supporters. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have a really special treat. We're here today with Antonio Castillo, who has nearly 3 decades of experience in leadership development. Antonio is also the Training and Development Manager here at Fellows, and we're so happy to be here. Thank you so much, Antonio.
Oh, well, thank you, Lynn. Thank you for asking me to be a part of this program.
Thank you. Antonio, I'm curious. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to stay motivated. It's a concept that we all could benefit from, especially on rainy days or perhaps when our energy is low or life just happens, right? So what are your thoughts on how to stay motivated in the workplace and in our professional and personal lives?
That's a great question, and something that sometimes we always have to address and readdress and refresh, because one thing that I can tell you about motivation, it's not magic. You can't find it in a pill form, and it doesn't come in pixie dust. It's something that we basically have to cultivate in ourselves in order to move to the next level. And sometimes it's relatively difficult, simply because the one thing that we don't tend to look at often is having a positive attitude about something.
Yes.
And if we don't have a positive attitude about something, what ends up happening is that we tend to get demoralized. And there's no way that you're going to be able to push motivation if you don't have a positive outlook on something, whatever that might be, and continually have it. There are things that we can do to address that. First thing in the morning is have that positive thought. Don't let other distractions come into your way. Set goals up for yourself, even if it's for that day, heck, even if it's for an hour, whatever it is. Set those things up and focus in on accomplishing those. And then when you accomplish those, reward yourself by saying, hey, it's a great job, or going out and spending maybe on a cup of coffee or something.
Absolutely.
Those little things that we can do to motivate ourselves, because at the end of the day, either we're motivating ourselves, or we're not going to find a lot of people who are going to help us motivate ourselves. Nor do we necessarily want that, just because they may not have a total understanding as to what it takes to motivate ourselves.
That's right. Yeah.
One of the things that we tend not to do often enough is when we find something we want to have motivate us, we tend to think about it. And we say, well, I got it up here. The reality is that we need to write it down. And say, here's what I want to accomplish to really get myself going to the next, because then there's a measurement as to whether I did that or not. Now, I'm not advocating that you have lists and unlimited lists.
There's nothing wrong with lists. I'm a list person myself, but absolutely.
But how often do you finish the list? And then all you do is, if you don't finish the list, you kind of get frustrated because you didn't finish the list.
True.
And again, we go back to demotivation. The other thing that we tend to do a lot when we look at something that's going to motivate us is we start something, and like I was talking to you the other day about the butt box, we tend to put something to motivate us, and we think of this, and then all of a sudden we start adding this, and this, and pretty soon, oh my God, it's this humongous thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start. And where does that motivation go? Down. Out the window, down, every which way, but in the direction you want it to go, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be able to do that. And above all, and it's one of the things that I teach here with performance reviews and goals and SMART goals, is we need to be flexible.
Absolutely.
One of the things about goals is they weren't cut in stone. So we have to be flexible in how we, in turn, address them, accomplish them, to keep motivating ourselves to go into a positive way.
I love that.
So those are the things that I would probably say that those are the best things to do to motivate ourselves. Oh, one other thing is, a lot of times when we're not motivated, it's probably because we're not physically active. We're not in the gym, we're not doing things. If you don't get those endorphins going, there's no way you're going to motivate yourself.
Absolutely, activate those endorphins. For sure. Well, there you go, folks. You've heard it from Antonio, and I'll repeat it again. Make an intention in the morning. Set that intention and be realistic in what you can achieve. Write your goals down. Be flexible with your goals. And then reward yourself as you go along and progressively meet your goals. Antonio, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you enjoyed this session. If you found value in what we've talked about today, comment, share this message with others, and be sure to visit cultivateexcellence.com, subscribe to YouTube, and we will see you again. Thank you so much.